So, good morning, dear students. Come to our class, subject income tax. And today's our topic income from business. Next problem. Okay. Now, in this problem, I am reading the problem. Sri Gurucharan Singh is the owner of the business in Chandigarh. He earned a net profit of 6 lakhs after providing 30,000 for doubtful debts, okay, and 1,25,000 for depreciation. Okay, next, scrutiny at the assessment stage revealed the following facts. What are they? Compute tax liability of income from other heads, 5 lakhs. Okay, next, interest debited includes 20,000 paid for the loan taken from friend and 10,500 loan taken from wife. Okay, interest debited includes 20,000 paid for the loan taken from the friend and 10,500 on loan taken from wife. Next, donation includes 40,000 paid to an approved scientific research institute. Next, interest received from debtors 5,000 and 15,000 rupees on tax-free government securities is credited in profit and loss account. Okay. Interest received from debtors 5,000 and 15,000 on tax-free government securities is credited in the profit and loss account. Okay. And assessee admitted that cash sale of 50,000 rupees and cash purchase of 28,000 are not yet recorded. Cash sale 50,000 and cash purchase 28,000 are not yet recorded. Okay, next one. Expenditure on advertisement includes 18,000 paid for advertisement in souvenir published by the political party. Okay. Next, sixth one is the actual amount of depreciation allowable is 27,000. Okay. So on 11th November 2018, goods purchased for 43,000 for cash and crossed check is issued immediately. Next one, salaries include 90,000 contribution to provident fund of the employees and equal contribution received from the employees, and of which 72,000 is deposited. Now, this is the problem actually. So, first of all, one by one, we will discuss the all points. Okay. Now, what are the inadmissible expenses? Inadmissible amount means what? What are the expenses which are not included in the profit and loss account? Okay. And expenses comes under other heads, all things, one by one. First of all, provision for doubtful debts. This is a anticipatory loss actually. This is anticipatory loss actually. Hence, it is not allowed as deduction. I already told you now. Next one. Interest paid. Interest paid on the loan taken from friend is allowed as deduction. It is simple. It is allowed as deduction. Next, but interest paid on loan taken from wife is allowed as deduction on the assumption that she has given a loan out of her personal money. So, salary or professional income of the wife, Sridhan, are treated as personal money of wife. Okay. Next one, donation to scientific research institution. So weighted deduction at the rate of 150% is allowed. Actual amount is debited in the profit and loss account. So only weighted deduction, that is 50%, is now given as deduction. Okay, so 150% of the donation to research and scientific research institution will be allowed as deduction. Okay, next one, interest received from debtors. So actually this income is included, this income is incidental to the business. Okay, now next one is interest on tax free government securities. This income is to be shown under the head of income from other sources, not in as a business income. Okay, next one, advertisement. Expenditure on advertisement to a political party souvenir is not allowed as deduction actually. Okay, next one, cash purchase. So it is actually a revenue payment, as the amount is not paid through the account pay check. So it is not allowed as deduction, cash purchase. Okay, it is a revenue payment as the amount is not paid to the account pay check. So it is not allowed as deduction. Next one, contribution to employees provident fund is allowed as deduction. So contribution to employees provident fund allowed at deduction. Okay, so employees contribution received is treated as income, and when the actual amount is deposited or credited to employees account, then only it is allowed as deduction. So uncredited amount becomes income. Okay, uncredited amount is becomes it is income. Okay, now come to problem one by one. Fast one. First you take as the base whatever net profit given in the problem, 6 lakhs. You take as the base as 6 lakhs. That is, you first put the heading computation of Sri Gurucharan's income from business for the assessment year. This assessment year, it is not wrong for the present assessment year. Next, net profit as per the profit as account is 6 lakhs. First one, as per step number 1, add inadmissible expenses. So provision for doubtful debts is not allowed as deduction. So it should be added. How much it is given the problem? 30,000. Okay, 30,000 given the problem. First one, first item, first transaction. You see, next one. So when we are doing this problem, you note down the problem on the paper. Okay, now I am sharing the screen of the answer. Now, so question must be present in front of you, no? That's why. Now, depreciation debited in the profit and loss account is 1,25,000. According to this one, 1,25,000 is debited. So it is completely inadmissible. Later on, we will deduct this expenditure in the unrecorded expenditure. Like, okay, first total should be added, whatever given in the profit and loss account. Okay, next, advertisement is the in a political party sovereign is also inadmissible, 18,000. Next one, cash purchase, because it is in a cash or not account to pay check, no, so it is also inadmissible. These all should be added, and the total is 2,16,000. The total should be added to your 6 lakhs amount. So now it is 8,16,000 is the after adding this one. Step number 2 is what? Less incomes to be shown under other heads. Incomes to be shown under other heads. What are the incomes? Interest on tax-free government securities. It should comes under income from other sources head. interest income from other society, but it is included in this now. So it should be deducted. That is 15,000. You should deduct 15,000 rupees. After that, next, if any deductions, first, less deductions means donation to scientific research institution. It is not included that now. So simply donation to is this only deduction is allowed up to the 100% now. So extra 50% is 20,000. Okay. Now weighted deduction. Weighted deduction, that is 28,000. Okay. Next, donation to scientific research institutes. Weighted deduction is extra. Next one, cash purchase. Cash purchase how much? 28,000. Okay. This, cash purchase. Because are not recorded, no. So it should be deducted. Okay. Because it is not recorded in previous profit and loss account. So you should record it. Next. Depreciation allowed as per income tax rules is 27,000 given in the problem. So these all to be totaled, and total of the amount should be deducted in outer column. That is 75,000. You should deduct. Now we will get, after deducting this total of the deductions, 7,26,000. After that, is there any unrecorded incomes? Fourth step is add unrecorded incomes. So the incomes covered in this head is what one? Cash sales unrecorded. Cash sales unrecorded. Here is there, as he admitted that cash sales of 50,000 and cash purchases of 28,000 are not recorded. No. So cash sales is added item now. It increases your profit. Next, provident fund contribution of employees. It is also income. Because not yet deposited, so it is a income. 18,000 should be added. So if we add both to the above figure, that's 68,000. If we add, we will get totally 7,94,000 is the income from business. Income from business is 7,94,000. Okay, now this is the problem. Now next problem. First one, here I am reading this problem. Here, Mr. Satish, watch carefully. Mr. Satish furnishes the following profit and loss account and other particulars. You are required to compute the income from business and taxability also. Next, debit side, credit side in transactions are there. Salaries, printing and stationery, legal expenses, hire of plant, core expenses, office expenses, car insurance for business, okay, cell phone charges, Diwali expenses, staff welfare expenses, depreciation on land and buildings, car, hired machinery, investments. Next one, net profit. Income to credit side. Gross profit is so much, including profit on goods taken for personal use. It is wrong, na? Next, rent from staff quarters, gain on gambling, profit on sale of land, by sundry receipts, by cash assistance from the state government. These are the profit and loss account given items. Now see the adjustments. Legal expenses include 3,000 incurred in connection with criminal proceedings launched against the assassin for smuggling the goods from Bangladesh. Okay, legal expenses. This amount includes in connection with criminal proceedings launched against the assassin for smuggling the goods from the Bangladesh. Okay, now next one is Diwali expenses include gift to son-in-law 800 and sweets to relatives 100. This should be deducted. It is not relates to business expenditure. Okay, now staff welfare expenses include 6,000 health insurance premium paid in cash and 1,000 donation to staff on eve of holy festival. Next one is sundry receipts includes 8,000 received from insurance company as compensation for damage caused to personal machinery by fire. Next one, so the personal expenses. The details of smuggling activities are as under: cost of goods purchased so much, sales so much, bribes to officials so much, other incidental expenses so much. Hmm? Motor cars use 40% for business and 60% for personal. So personal should be deducted. Packing charges recovered from the customer for 500 is not required in the book. And bundles of old newspapers purchased for packing 3 years back is now sold out a waste paper for 3,300 rupees. This is the information, additional information given in the problem. Now, we will first discuss the one by one. One by one. Okay. Is it is here? Right. Now, first we will discuss one by one. After that, we will go to problem. Working notes is very important in the income tax subject. Okay. Now, first, income tax law does not make any distinction between legal and illegal income for the tax purpose. Okay, not illegal, not illegal, and legal. That is smuggled goods. That means business, illegal business. So it doesn't matter for income tax purpose. Okay. Second one is legal expenses for prosecution for smuggling the goods is not allowed as deduction. So illegal payments to bribes in any kind of business is not allowed as deduction. Okay, any bribes done. So it is not allowed as it is illegal payments or bribes in any kind of business is not allowed as deduction. So it should be mentioned. Next one, legal expenses. So legal expenses incurred in a criminal prosecution are not allowed as deduction. Not allowed as deduction. Okay. Next one is core expenses. 60% personal is disallowed. Okay. Next one is Diwali expenses. Generally, it will be allowed as deduction if the amount is spent exclusively for business purpose. But the gift to son-in-law is 800 and sweets to relatives 1,000 or personal and social in nature. So hence they may be disallowed. Okay. So it should be deducted. Next one, health insurance premium. Health insurance premium paid for staff workers is allowed as deduction only when it is paid through check. That is, premium paid is not in cash is not allowed as deduction. Okay, na? Next one, donation to staff. Donation given to staff on the eve of the festival is a customary practice. Hence, it is allowed as deduction. Okay. Now, next one is depreciation on land, hired machinery, and investment is not allowed as deduction. Depreciation on land, hired machinery, and investment is not allowed as deduction. So, this should be deducted. Next, rent from staff quarters. So, it is assumed that stay of staff is necessary to run the business, hence it is treated as a business income. Okay, gain on gambling is the income from other source. Profit on sale of land is a capital gain. Packing charges recovered from the customer 500 is a business income. Sale of old newspapers is also business income. Okay, profit on goods taken for personal use. So this is a unearned profit or notional profit, hence it shall not be treated as a income. It is not considered as income. So cash assistance received from the government becomes income. Now calculating the tax liability. Okay. Now, so first find out the income from business. Before going that, income from business. So calculating the profit from smuggling goods. First to be find out. So simply this is smuggled business. That is sales is 2,35,000 and less allowable expenses. That is all expenses are covered under this one. Purchases 1,75,000 and instant expenses 43,000. If we deduct this, the income from smuggled goods is 17,000. Okay, now come to your problem. It is first one. Take the pro forma, take the format. So computation of the Satish income from business. Now first take the base of the profit that is given in the profit and loss account, that is 3,10,600. Now to this item add inadmissible expenses. What are the inadmissible expenses? So the expenses which are included in the profit and loss account, which are not actually allowed as deduction, should be added first. What are they? See first one. Car expenses for personal use. So 19,200. Okay. Some according to percentage. Depreciation on car, personal. Okay. Depreciation on car, personal. Next one is gift to son-in-law, 800. Gift to son-in-law. Okay. Now speech to relatives, 1,000. Now health insurance premium. It is not allowed as deduction. Health insurance premium. Also, next one. Legal expenses for smuggled goods also not allowed as deduction. Okay, these all are expenses. Next one. Next one. So depreciation on land 18,000, hard machinery 21,000, investment 17,500. These all are not allowed as deduction, so it should be deducted. Why? Because that is added because land is a capital expense. Hard machinery is also not allowed as deduction because according to rules. So investments also. So this to be taken in the outer column. So the total of these inadmissible expenses is here 92,728. If we add this one, we will get 4,03,328. Now, next step is less income to be shown under other heads. What are they? First one is here gain on gambling. It is a what we call it, income from other sources. It comes under other head. So it should be deducted. It is not concerned to business. Now profit and sale of land is a capital. It's a capital income. Next, compensation from the insurance company. It is also 8,000 rupees. Okay. Income from legal business we are calculated here now. Now here okay. 2,99,328. Okay. Now, if any unrecorded receipts are there, so packing charges recovered from the customers. It is also business income, not recorded. Sale of gold newspapers also business income. This to be total. Total, you taken outside 800 rupees and find out the income from business. That is 3,128. Now, profit on goods taken for personal use. That is 18,000. It is given in the problem. Profit on goods taken for personal use, that is 18,000. If you add this one, income from business total is 2,82,128. This is enough for. Now, so please ask me if any doubt in this regard. Go through the problem first. Get your textbooks. It is very very important. Hmm. Get your textbooks, please. It is a problematic subject. Okay. అదర్వైజ్ వేస్ట్ ఎందుకు మిస్ అర్థం కాదు బుక్స్ కనుక లేకపోతే. నా ప్లీజ్ అందరూ కూడా కొత్త బుక్సే కొనుక్కోండి. కొత్త బుక్స్ అంటే దిస్ ఇయర్, దట్ మీన్స్ 21-22 అసెస్మెంట్ ఇయర్. ఆ బుక్ మీద ఏముంటుంది, 21 ఉంటుంది, 22 ఉంటుంది. యూ బెటర్ టు పర్చేస్ దట్ బుక్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే. ఓల్డ్ బుక్ ఈజ్ వేస్ట్ఫుల్. Okay, now bye, we'll meet in the next class.